John Adler, California, Arizona Employer. Santa Monica and 4th Street. Got a coffee here. What are you guys working on?
What now?
What are you guys working on?
Finishing on the concrete.
What's your name?
It's Anthony.
Anthony Konopak?
Yeah.
Kono Fat?
Yeah.
It's an interesting name. What's the origin of that?
Austrian.
Oh, okay. I got an Austrian background too.
That's cool. That's cool.
You work for the contractor?
No, I work for the city.
What's the point of this?
Fixing the displacement.
Displacement?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm a reporter.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna go on YouTube. Are all these guys here legally in the United States?
Do what now?
Are all these guys here legally in the United States? You sure? Because I'm gonna check.
What?
I'm gonna check and see if you're right.
Okay.
I will be checking. Alright. Alright, so I just told that guy, he said he works for the city, and I asked him point blank if all those guys are here legally in the United States. He claimed they are, but we know government lies a lot, so we'll be checking that. Like I said, we don't want we especially don't want our tax money paid for illegal aliens. A lot of Americans still need work. If they want to pay me $40 an hour, I do that part-time. So, yeah, we got to hold these guys accountable. Not going to be business as usual anymore. Especially when making that much noise, blocking pedestrians. Their truck was also parked in the red zone. I don't know if that was necessary. Getting your coffee break?
Look, this thing's melted because it's been there for 2 hours. I finally got to pick it up.
Why you guys park here? Why not park at a legal spot?
Not harassing me.
Hey, okay, asshole. You're harassing me. You bum. What's your name, you bum? Hey, you scumbag. What, did you hear that guy?
Huh?
I was asking why he parks illegally. He says I'm harassing him. I'm sticking up for you and me, taxpayers. These guys have an attitude. They think they do whatever they want. He's not on a call. He's just getting a drink. And he's in the red zone. He shouldn't be doing that.
Just
Huh?
everything stay behind the shield.
Yeah, they think they're above the law. It's not good, guy. Have a good day, man. Did you hear that? Guys, did you hear how rude that guy was? The guy said stop harassing him because I asked him a question. Unbelievable how rude these people are. Making over $150,000 a year. Definitely out of control, guys. I'm going to stay online here. Just see what more nonsense I can run into. I might walk to my bus stop, taking a bus to a movie. Maybe I'll just walk it. Just can't. Well, at least one good thing is the weather's great out here. It's sad, this promenade used to be very busy when I lived here in the 90s. And they got all these stores closed now because we got such a good government here. You got cops like that, rude to everybody. And it is a big deal because they want money for tourism. But you get people that talk like that, no respect for the public. That isn't going to help with the tourism, guys. I made a point to buy some merchandise here, help the local economy. Well, the government is not doing its job. Very disrespectful. I just spent $7 for a latte, helping the economy here. And most of these cops are just taken away from the economy. Need a new attitude that you need to be contributing. Especially if you're in the government, you don't want to contribute. Make America great again, make Santa Monica great again, whatever city you're in, Beverly Hills, Culver City, Des Moines, Iowa, Philadelphia. If you don't want to make it a nice place, it's time to not be in the workforce, especially in a government job. Like way too much attitude from these police. Extremely disrespectful. That's why you need independent media, because if people keep being too nice to them, it just gets worse, guys. People get spoiled, don't want to be accountable. This mall at least looks pretty good. I don't want to be negative about everything.
Never go deep enough.
I came here back in the 90s. And it was kind of run down. Looks like at least they fixed it up. I'm just going to check on this because we don't want a government wasting our tax money. See, they got a substation here. I want to see if there's anybody actually working here. Because every time I go by here, there's nobody here. See, I would like to know. I don't want our tax money paying for this if there's nobody here. They got another one of these down the street on the promenade. There's never anybody in that one. So we need to know if money's paying for this. How you doing? I'm a reporter. I'm press. Yeah, I got a question. Like, when I come here at night, there's nobody here. Are you guys not here during your stated hours? Huh? But it says till 11. So now it's 10:30? Are you guys here every day? Because I've been here a few times, I don't see anybody here. I haven't seen anybody here the few times I've been here. You're the first time I've seen anybody here. Huh? And you got one of these, you got a substation on the promenade. You closed that one? Huh? Okay. But make sure you have a sign that gives accurate information. If you want to leave at 10:30 every day, it should change it to 10:30. Okay? Because it's our tax money. I'm doing an accountability audit. I make sure the government's accountable. Huh? All right, well, why don't you guys fix that, okay? All right, so she's claiming they leave at 10:30. They got the door open. But last time I checked it, it said 11. But yeah, that's the problem with government. That's why I do support. I'm definitely not against capitalism, because a good thing, if it's free market, at least there's some competition. Then, you know, businesses are on the ball. They don't get complacent. The problem with government is that basically there's no competition. They're like a monopoly, so they just slack off. Always slacking, guys. These people cost us serious money. Most of these sheep will are out in like La La Land. And we get this one, at least this one looks like they're not parked in a red zone at least. But look, this guy's in a red zone. Doesn't look like a code 3. He's at a fire hydrant.
Bierzete, Basiu, trzeba.
049. So there's nobody in the car. I'm wondering why he's at a fire hydrant. If he's not on a call, she might be parked at a fire hydrant. I mean, if the guy's on a call, should have his lights flashing. This guy's okay, he's in the white zone. Might take a look around. I hope he's not in here shopping. That's not okay. People got way too much attitude, guys. I'm not gonna go in here with the camera because stores go crazy if you log in with the camera. Even though it could be good publicity. We're in late stage capitalism, so full of money laundering fronts, not really making money, probably getting bailouts. Check the other side here. We have attitude, guys. Did you see that? That big cop that I talked to earlier? Falsely accusing him of harassing me for questioning him, parked in an emergency zone on a coffee break. It's ridiculous. So unprofessional. But that's the problem. Most people are sheeple. They don't hold government accountable, and this is what you get. You get these monsters running around. I have no idea how these people make money. It's scary. You know, maybe they're getting the hospice fraud money. You can see in the 90s it would have been like 3 or 4 times more people here. So I might just check to see. I'm going to do a quick check to see if this cop guy's shopping or something. Like the other guy getting a drink. Shouldn't be parked at a fire hydrant. Start challenging this stuff, it's going to look like Islamic regime of Iran here, guys. I mean, I hope for that guy's sake he's not on his lunch break, parked at a fire hydrant. Well, it would not surprise me. I'm just going to check the immediate area and then gotta go catch my bus, guys. Maybe one more store over here. So yeah, eventually, I mean, if we don't call these people out on this stuff, it's gonna be you're harassing me because you're getting burglarized or something. You're gonna say, oh, that's harassing me. If you call the cops, report a burglary, or somebody's trying to rape you or something, and the cop will say, you're harassing me for even talking to me. Sounds ridiculous, but with this attitude I'm witnessing, it could get to that level. But that's not unusual in like banana republics, like I recommend watching Nick Shirley, just visited Cuba. Get these corrupt elites. Basically, they just got a criminal gang mentality. It's all about, extorting the peasants, always being disrespectful. All right, looks like we got something going on here, guys. I don't know if I have time for this, but got a code 3, it looks like. So the guy's getting arrested here, guys. So this is a legitimate stop when you actually are doing some work. And yeah, you can't park like that in the red zone. And not if you're getting your lunch. So it would be nice if they're actually arresting these guys for being here illegally, but you know, it's not for that. Probably something trivial. Looks like kind of rough looking guy, gangbanger looking type. So it could be good. How's it going? I'm a reporter, so I'm just going to observe.
You're welcome to report.
All right. I don't need your permission, but I'm glad you don't have a problem with it. So this guy could have warrants. Does look pretty rough. A lot of tattoos. I don't know what M might mean. MS-13. But yeah, we want them going after the serious criminals. Last time I was documenting the last incident, it was a guy drinking in public. I'm against that, but if this guy just tried to steal a car or something, we want him focusing on these serious crimes.
Oh yeah, stop it. Yeah, that could be nice.
So even if the guy's a serious criminal, I am against any police brutality. So that's another reason to observe. We don't want to. I'm not saying I haven't seen these guys doing any brutality at this department, but as we know, it's not uncommon in this country. So far, it looks like they're doing a legitimate stop. Oh yeah, this is a big problem. These guys are here illegally. They should be out of the country. Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Yes.
You got another unit there, police unit? See that guy at the fire hydrant?
Yes.
That's one of your police cars. Is he on a call?
It's probably related to one of those.
It was there before these guys showed up.
I don't
I'm a
know,
reporter. I've been checking this out.
Okay.
I just want you to know we are making sure we don't want cops parking at a fire hydrant if they're not on a
I'm
call.
trying to figure out who that car belongs to.
Okay?
Very well, sir.
Yeah, I'll be checking you guys out. That's why we got a free press.
Yes, sir. We'll get on that right now, sir.
All right. You don't need to be sarcastic. Just act like a gentleman. I know it's hard for you. See, the guy's always giving you an attitude. Does help him a little older. If I was like 30, they'd probably want to hit me or something. But yeah, we should be cognizant of, I am curious like about a lot of these tattoos. Could be gang. Doesn't mean all tattoos are bad, but some of them are gang affiliated. LA is infamous for gangs. Maybe he stole this bike here, which I'm definitely in favor of him getting in jail because I'm big on bicycling. Definitely don't like bike thieves. lived in Amsterdam doing photography, and had like 4 bikes stolen. So definitely don't like bike thieves. I'm not saying that's why he's getting arrested for, but I mean, so far it could be the bike. I don't know. I don't know why anybody want to steal that bike though. It's interesting that I get this many police. One guy, that's a little too much. It does make me wonder, where all money's going. I think these departments are way overfunded. You got like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's like 5, 6 cops for one guy's about 5'5". Not acting out. I would say not good use of resources. What's he being arrested for?
He's being detained right now. I'm not going to talk to you about what he's being arrested for. It's none of your business.
It is my business. Yes, it is. I'm a reporter. Any crime around here is my business. I'm here to protect public safety. I'm not just here for a paycheck like you are. You're just a mercenary. You're not a law enforcer. What's your name, badge number, sir? Okay, not going to give me your name, badge number. Okay. All right, so they want to violate policy, being disrespectful. They must tell them to say none of your business because they all tell me that. It's pretty strange. Did you see what that guy did? I'm a reporter, so I'm checking it. I'm a reporter, so I'm checking it out. I'm glad you respect our free press. Yeah, but just let you know, like when I was in San Diego, I mean, you look professional, but sometimes Allied Universal is very unprofessional. What's that?
I'm a different breed.
Yeah, I'm glad they're getting good guys. Could be because of me, because I publish a lot of stuff. So you're gonna look good on the video. Do you want to give a name or no? It's up to you. All right, no problem. Look like you're doing a good job here. What's like the worst stuff that's been going on here that the public might want to know about?
To be honest, it's not
You
bad.
getting a lot of shoplifting?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
It's been really nice recently. Not too many changes have been coming to the mall, so we haven't had to do too much.
Well, personally, I don't like bash transients or people's ethnicity or race. It's more behavior.
Yeah.
Like if somebody's homeless and they buy something, I think that's
all the
okay.
time,
Yeah.
Like,
To me, it's the behavior.
we don't. If they're in here and they're calm, they don't have my attention. So,
All right.
no reason.
That's too much work.
So no, like you remember, like last year there was all those huge shoplifting incidents downtown. You're not getting that here?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
Not at all.
Feel like the police are doing a good job?
Well, they just moved in not too long ago, but I mean, always, you know. SMPD, from what I can tell, they usually do their job pretty well.
Because I was checking the substation here. I've been here like 3 or 4 other times. And during its stated operating hours, there's nobody in the substation.
Yeah, well, they just came in right now. So,
Well, my point is, if they say what their operating hours are, there should always be somebody in the substation.
Yeah,
Because that's yours and mine's tax money.
That's fair.
You're with a private company, so I respect companies because they have to compete on the open market.
I do remember though, like before they opened up, they didn't have that sign up, so I'm not sure like when it came in. But
Yeah.
as I've been here, they open up at 12.
Well, like she just told me they leave at 10:30, and the sign said 11.
Oh.
So I just told her you guys should change the time to 10:30
I've never heard that.
because if somebody has an emergency and they think they're open till 11, that's, it's not fair to the taxpayers. I'm looking out for the public. So, but yeah, that cop was kind of rude though. Like I asked him why the guy was getting arrested. He said none of my business, but it is. If there's crime in the public streets that affects your and mine safety, that's all our business. He doesn't have to give me the guy's name because they're innocent until proven guilty. But he could say, like, we suspect them of, stealing a bike or something.
Suspecting charges might be.
Because it's good for us to know what's going on in the community here, obviously.
Right,
But, you got common sense, That's what sucks, man. Like, I mean, a lot of private security, they'd be better cops than a lot of the cops.
Yeah.
They got to hire more merit. I'm against DEI, you know what that means?
I do know DEI.
Yeah, good. So it should always be the best person for the job,
Always be the best person, but without DEI, sometimes the best person does get looked over.
How much are the robots?
Sorry?
How much are the robots?
That part I don't know. I think I heard something like 4,000, but I'm not too sure.
All right, nice talking to you, sir. Have a good day. All right, so I'm gonna get going, guys. I'm gonna catch a movie. Thanks for watching. But yeah, the attitude of these cops, man, it's crazy. They must tell them to say this one's 049 at a fire hydrant. Of course, if you or I did that, we get like a huge ticket, probably over a couple $100. So, yeah, that's our business. If I'm not saying that guy was, but it's definitely possible that guy's some wanted gang member roaming around the streets here. Could have a lengthy record of robbery, carjacking, whatever. So yeah, we definitely have a right to know if those kind of people are roaming the street. We also need to know if he did commit a crime, if he gets put away for a reasonable amount of time. We don't want people back out in the streets that are a danger. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You get all these really rude cops, government, like you've probably seen the auditor videos. They're just not used to real reporting. They're not used to legitimate press because the legacy media is all bought off by the big pharma, even foreign governments that are hostile to the U.S., like Qatar, Chinese Communist Party. So they're not going to report bread and butter issues like this. That's why we need people like me out here. So if you like my reporting, groundbreaking investigations, you want to make a donation, contribution, I appreciate that. I don't get 150, 200 grand for just standing around on coffee breaks and arresting people for not using a bicycle light. So I got to do like real work here. Not making much money at all at this. That guy definitely out of shape. Usually I like Universal doesn't do a very good job. So you got all Latinos here, all these jobs, not okay. But yeah, that second Ally Universal guy, I mean, you see the belly on that guy? I mean, I don't want to be mean, but the guy, there should be some minimum physical requirements. I mean, they're allowed to grab a shoplifter in the act if he's still on the property. That guy, I don't think that guy could run more than a couple miles an hour. But the first guy was in shape. He was articulate, common sense. He had good logical, critical thinking skills. So give him a good pass. But yeah, this is why we need people like me to be out here, find out what's going on, guys. A lot of really lazy people, bad morals, bad judgment, not doing their jobs. So if you support what I do, remember to watch my next report. Thanks for watching.